Without wasting your time, we are going to share top 5 best camping hammock. The product links are in the description and in first comment. The number 5 on the list is Tentsile Connect Person. Tentsile Connect Person. I really love camping, but ground sleeping left me sore and very tired the next day, so I upgraded to a hammock, which was fantastic. I woke up refreshed and comfortable. Only drawback is my life partner couldn't sleep in it with me, and when it rained hard water would spray up under my rain trap and missed me, so I set out to get the best sleep possible in the outback that catered to two and kept me dry. Oil at Tentsile Connect gave it to me, so our first experience was a success. We had it up and usable in minutes. Probably wouldn't have taken so long, but we had at least a minute discussion on which trees looked best, and did it look level? Well, it must have been, because I slept in one position the whole night and snored peacefully until the coyote yelled at. We started out in temperature and woke up to there was frost on the floor and on the inside of the flight, so a sleeping pad is a must at low temperatures. Overall, I am super happy with my product. It will be my only tent packed, even if I have to rent a donkey to haul it. I received a Tentsile gift certificate as a reviewer on another website. I added some of my own cash and purchased the Tentsile Connect for its larger size. 2 person or 1 adult and 3 dogs in my case. I have used it over the last summer in several different campsites. The first thing I noticed is the quality of the product. The bottom is heavy-duty material, the straps are heavy weight, and the screen is very durable. My Pomeranian tested that out while trying to go after a squirrel from inside the tent once you get the hang of it. Watching the YouTube video is a definite huge help. That Connect goes up almost as fast as a comparable size tent. Because of my dogs, I did not place mine any higher than about 4 feet above ground, but if you have mature trees you can't go as high up as is advised. Drawbacks, and this is more me than the tent. During one of my setups, I just could not get the tent level and stretched correctly. It was too swayed, too bouncy, and I kept slowly sliding down the floor. I've had this problem and worse in my truck and ground tenting. I found the Tentsile to be much more comfortable with an air mattress, but I think that has more to do with my back. Younger campers and hammockers would not mind the sway. Overall, the best sleep I've had in a tent. Suspended tree tent that support people. Heavy durable bottom and heavy-duty straps and ratchets. It has an adjustable strap that can make it a 2-person or a 1-person undisturbed sleep. Easy to install rain fly that's designed to hug under the tent to keep rain spray out. The number 3 on the list is Lawson Hammock Blue Ridge. Lawson Hammock Blue Ridge. The Lawson Blue Ridge hammock falls short of our expectations. It might be a good option for lounging on a cart camping trip when weight and bulk aren't a concern, but our testers couldn't get comfortable enough for an overnight sleep. We like the spacious feel that the spreader bars and tent poles lend to the hammock. Our testers also appreciate the self-contained nature of the design that eliminates the need for stakes, but we feel there are just not enough redeeming qualities for this model to suit the needs of enough people for us to recommend it. The Lawson Blue Ridge is spacious and keeps you well protected from the elements with its spreader bars and tent poles to keep the netting well above your face. But as the most important feature of a hammock is comfort, our testers can't say they would recommend it to a friend. You may find it useful on a car camping trip for lounging during the day, but the price tag will likely steer you to another model. We were excited to try the Lawson Blue Ridge because of the high level of comfort offered by other camping hammocks with spreader bars, but based on our testing, the overall comfort level was disappointing. The hammock is wide and spacious, but the design limits your ability to lie down flat. The head and foot ends are not dropped, and a diagonal lay is not possible in this design. The number 3 on the list is Grand Trunk Skeeter Beater. Grand Trunk Skeeter Beater. This model is large and spacious and made of comfortable nylon. The integrated bug net comes with a suspension system to hold it off of your face while keeping those pesky bugs at bay. We love how comfortable this hammock is and found it easy to be comfortable in many different positions. We don't love the heavy carabiners and tree-damaging rope suspension system that come with it. We were also disappointed that the bug netting can't be removed or rolled back, though you can flip the hammock over for net-free lounging when the bugs aren't biting. Testing hammocks is one of the few times when lying down on the job is encouraged. We certainly did a lot of lying down while pitting these hammocks side by side to see how they compared. The Grand Trunk Skeeter Beater Pro stacks up in the comfort metric but is just too heavy, lacks versatility, and isn't quite as simple to pitch as others. We tested the Skeeter Beater Pro scores on par with the other large day-use models in comfort made of parachute nylon. This hammock felt soft against our skin, even the bug net is soft, a nice touch as you're likely to hit your head against a hammock's bug net frequently while getting in, getting out, midnight fumbles, and shuffling to find your perfect spot. The Skeeter Beater is a traditional end-gathered shape that's larger than most backcountry shelter hammocks and even beats out the next largest day hammock by a good in length. This design lets you find all kinds of comfortable sleeping, lounging, reading positions, and even allows room for a friend to take shelter with you. It's possible to achieve a flat lay by using the diagonal late rick. We also found this hammock comfortable if hung loosely or tightly. We appreciate this hammock's durable construction and its pound capacity. Enjoy it with a friend. The denier nylon is triple stitched along all seams from the joined colors to the sides to the gathered ends of the hammock. It is solidly constructed with hefty zippers to aid in its longevity, and with the integrated bug net it offers more protection than hammocks without a bug net. The bug netting obscures your views when sitting inside the hammock instead of the dark netting used on most hammocks and tents. Grand Trunk uses an off-white color that is hard to see through. Even though the hammock itself is high quality, the rope suspension system, which you should never use on a living tree, and bug net bungees aren't. The ends fray and both the rope and bungee cord don't feel like they will stand the test of time. They beg to be replaced, and of course a hammock without a rain fly will be as protective as a hammock with a rain fly. But considering the features it has, the Skeeter Beater is pretty durable and provides a decent amount of protection from the elements and creepy crawlies. The number 2 on the list is Eno Eagle's Nest Outfitters. Eno Eagle's Nest Outfitters found that while the Eno Single Nest isn't the most comfortable parachute nylon hammock by any stretch, it is a great balance of weight, durability, and comfort. Sleeping comfort in smaller hammocks will always be subjective, and we recommend lighter sleepers. Upgrade to our top pick award-winning double hammock, the Grand Trunk Double, which provides extra space and extra comfort, or if you are set on a single hammock, try the Grand Trunk Single, which is over a foot longer than the Single Nest. We had no issues sleeping in the hammock in warmer weather when no more than a light pad and summer bag were necessary, but storms and cold weather would require more space and additional accessories such as a rain fly. The Single Nest weighs in it, which is fairly light, but this is lacking suspension or serious upgrades like a bug net or rain fly that will allow it to be used in a wider variety of conditions. Before purchasing this hammock, consider that straps or webbing will need to be added, although it does include high-quality aluminum carabiners. In fact, of all the included carabiners from each manufacturer, we feel the Eno wire gate versions are the best and lightest. Several nights were spent in this hammock while a portion was against sharp rock, and like all others tested, we pulled no punches in replicating normal use. The Eno Single Nest held up to our standards beautifully, despite some tears found running in the Eno Double Nest. After only a few uses, we noticed nothing of the sort with the Single Nest. All seams are triple stitched, and the stretchy nylon performs well in all conditions. With a multitude of parachute nylon hammocks on the market, each model needs to stand out in order to be noticed. The tiny size and lightweight of the Eno Single Nest is what raises this model above the crowd, and while not the most comfortable hammock, most users will find it more than comfortable enough to spend a few nights in. The number 1 on the list is Sublink Lightweight Shelter. Sublink Lightweight Shelter. The shelter system with the Sub is a runner-up for our top pick award for ultralight versatility. The Sublink system includes lightweight suspension straps, a removable bug net, and a rain fly, all packed together in a convenient stuff sack, making for a versatile and lightweight camping setup. The Sub hammock is impressive in its own right, weighing a mere ounces. It's not the most comfortable hammock we tested, but we love the versatility of being able to bring or use only the components we need at any given time. For a narrow ultralight hammock, the Sub is decently comfortable because of the constricted space. It's hard for any superlight model to be extremely cozy, but we feel the is a bit more comfortable than some of the other ultralight models due to its silky fabric. More fabric generally means more comfort, so don't expect to easily lounge out in the. It's going to take some practice to get in a decent position. Adding a pad for sleeping is a bit tough in a narrow hammock like the, but it can be done. We recommend a simple foam pad over an inflatable one. The foam conforms to the shape of the small hammock, better allowing you to keep it inside. As with any high-quality ultralight, this system requires that you take proper care of it. The tarp is substantial, but the hammock and bug net could easily be ripped or snagged if you're not careful. With an entire hammock only weighing ounces, you have to pay extra attention to keeping